Hello guys, it's Chris here and welcome to my FIFA 14 Mesut Özil player review. So as you can see, he's an 87 rated player. I was playing him in a centre mid role. I can see 76 pace, 74 shooting, 85 passing, 87 dribbling and a couple of kind of rubbish defensive and heading stats, but he's a very good playmaker or centre mid. He seems to play very well in the centre mid position for me. As you can see, this is the team I was playing him in. This formation worked really well for him and he was just perfect going forwards, and he was always there to play his through balls to Kone and people. So here you can see Özil's in-game stats. You can see ball control 93, the dark green ones. He's got lots of green stats there. 89 short passing. His passing is absolutely amazing. You really do notice a difference, especially in FIFA 14. Medium attacking work rate and low defensive work rate is perfect in there. You can see some really good stats in there, as well as he had 4-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot. The 2-star weak foot you do notice a bit, but his passing is just so good. But anyway, 91 vision, absolutely amazing stat there, and he's just an all-round brilliant player. Now, the first aspect of Özil's play I want to talk about is his passing and dribbling. Now, I've got quite a few clips here of his passing and some of his turns of dribbling that he did for me. But basically, he just feels like his player in real. He just feels like himself in real life. He's tall. He's got decent enough pace, and his passing is just amazing. You can see balls like this. You really do notice. FIFA 14. That's something I'm impressed with. The passing. It makes a big difference if you have a good passer, and you can see some of these balls Özil was playing, they're just absolutely perfect. This one here wasn't really the right option for me, but aside he still gets onto the ball at the end. Now, I did try playing him as a cam and as a centre forward, but he seemed to work well as a centre mid. Maybe that's just because of the formation I was playing him in, but he was always there to just play the through balls behind behind the defenders. As a centre forward, he didn't quite seem to do enough. His shooting ability does slightly lack from further out. He doesn't quite have the power, even though he can finish when he gets in front of the box. Sorry. But yeah, he definitely seemed to work really well as a centre mid, just picking the ball up, running away from people at pace and playing those through balls, which he just did every time absolutely perfectly. You can see little balls over the top, balls along the ground, sideways, forward. It's just perfect. But hopefully you can see how close his dribbling is as well. I'm trying to show that it's kind of difficult to get the clips for his dribbling, but he's got very close control. It's so easy to do little turns and stuff, and he is quite tall, so he does win the aerial threats, the aerial headers and challenges and stuff there as well. But he produced so many goals, assists for Kone. You can see here, I think there's a couple in a row where he just plays a couple of 1-2s straight through, and Kone's just got it completely on a plate. So now I'm going to move on to the shooting and finishing part of this Özil review. You can see his free kicks are absolutely brilliant. I really do enjoy the curl and the curve he has on those with the finesse. You can see another finish outside the area. He seemed very good in and around the area, not so great from slightly further out. His long shots did lack a lot, but I guess that happens with everyone in FIFA 14. But inside the area, the finesse shots he was pulling off were really good, and he did have decent shooting accuracy in the area. Just how he plays in real life, pretty much. The finesse shots and stuff inside the area he will finish pretty much every time. But don't expect him to score any really big long shots like someone like, I don't know, Boateng or someone last year will have done. However, with his 4-star skills, you do have another option to take on players, and he has enough pace to get away from defenders. So, you can see here, doing a couple of skill moves, he can, and go for the 1-2s, he can get in there and finish with his skills and his pace. So it's not like he won't score goals. He does get in there a lot of the time, as well as being creativity the main part of his game. But this is the only header I scored of him. Özil just puts one straight in the bottom corner against Casillas. That is a goal as well. So it's actually a really nice header, but obviously his heading's like 55 or something. And here another free kick into that top corner, which is so good with his left foot at that angle. Now I'm going to show you some of the times when he didn't really finish well on the edge of the area. You can see here, as I said, edge of the area and stuff. He will put finesse shots away, as pretty much all players will too, and will get the occasional hard shot into the goal, but he doesn't get too many, powerful shots outside the area into the goal. That's the aspect of his play which is lacking. But I think his passing and his creativity completely makes up for that, because he's quick enough to be a decent 87 rated player without the shooting stats in a cam position. But yeah, you can see him. I was trying out a few long shots with him here, and they really weren't working off. I don't know, mainly, FIFA 14 is not a game for long shots. I haven't been able to put any in so far, but Özil was not really getting very close to the goal with these efforts. So overall, I gave Mesut Özil 9 out of 10. You can see the different aspects of my rating here, but his passing absolutely amazing, 10 out of 10, flawless completely. His dribbling was pretty decent, although I think it could be slightly better. Maybe that's just the transition FIFA 13 to 14. I'm just being a bit harsh, but I reckon it could be slightly better, although it's very good. His shooting does lack edge of the area, although his finesse and inside the area is very good, and he does finish well. His pace is very good for a centre mid or a centre attacking mid. He's got enough strength to push off people there. But his strength 8 out of 10 as well, because it's decent enough for a centre attacking mid and good enough for an 87 rated player, and it's pretty good in there. So overall, yeah, he's a really good player. He's only cost, well, I say only, he costs around 90,000 coins on the Xbox at the moment, and I think he's slightly more, about 95k on PS3. So if you guys have enjoyed this Mesut Ozil review, make sure to give it a like and also subscribe to my channel. I do lots more FIFA videos. But yeah, like the video as I said. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you later.